doing ministry for a while. And from 2007 all the way up to now, I've been really in ministry. And when I met Dr. Murphy, I knew her ministry was different from when we had our first consultation. And every topic and every book that she speak upon, you're not going to hear anyone speaking on it in the church. You're not going to hear any e-learning courses, training. You're not going to have the kind of ministry that she is producing in the earth realm today. So that's why I decided to help Dr. Sandy Murphy downline, and I'm excited and I'm honored for her to let me come in and help her downline, first of all. Second of all, I want to say when I publish books, it's certain books um, that I feel connected to when I publish them. I've heard a lot of individuals that wanted to publish books, but the books that I have had to come out recently, compared with at least two or three other women that I've been publishing with since 2012, is actually the Kingdom Books with the Father is looking for to be produced in the earth realm today. So um, Minister Serafia Hall, Evangelist Rochelle, both of their books was exactly on target of the mission that God has given me for the earth realm today. We don't have anyone outside of the church going to the streets grabbing souls. So first of all, when I met them, I found out that if you're publishing a prophetic book, because that's a prophetic book, that's what we do at my company. Every book that comes through my company, it is time for that book to be published, and the Father showed it to me. Before I came today, I don't usually tell individuals, but before I came today, the Father actually showed me in a sequence everything that happened today. So I want to say, if you want to publish, we can first do a consultation where I can speak with you and see if this is the book that you want to publish at this time, or if I can um, coach you to what would fit better with your expertise and what the world is looking for. When I was in 2012, after I went through a certain situation, and I'm going to talk about my book first for a little bit, I was actually with my children. And I went to the rehabilitation center in 2003 from a situation with my father. I finished the rehabilitation center, moved here to Houston, Texas. We was living on Frying 529 with my kids. And before that, I was going to church and my life was perfect. It was kind of like living in the kingdom. I had remarried, bringing my kids to church. After this, in 2008, I had a situation where my family was split apart, and I found out that we were split apart because of the agenda that they have in America right now, not just in America, but globally, to break up Christian households. And so when I found this out, and I found out that I thought society wanted parents to leave the world, go into the church, and serve God, help other parents with their children, because the parents used to drop their kids off at my house. I go to school every day with the kids while the parents go to work, and I would be there for everyone. But when I found out that the agenda was against strong parents in the household that wasn't spoiled, we have a lot of parents that's buying stuff and taking care of their kids, but we don't have a lot of parents that's actually planting a word in their children while they're doing that. So that's why I have my book called Rich Mom, Poor Mom. It don't have anything to do with money. It has to do everything to do with spiritual gifts and making sure that you're giving your children something that's a treasure within them where they'll be able to stand in the evil days. So to fast forward it, I was actually on my way to church, and God showed me this event prophetically of where the police shot me, tased me on the way to church, brought me to jail in front of my kids, and that's how I birthed my book. That's how my company was birthed. That's how I took the mission from God to go forward with going out to get mothers that want to come out of the streets. Now, we have a lot of individuals that want to come out of the streets, but when they come out of the streets, they think that it's going to be easy.